Hey, we've been talking about some blues chords around here for a little while, and we've been building them off of the key of G because we've had a lot of riffs, scales, and phrases leading up to this point. So when you do a G chord, usually we're looking for the root first of all. The root is the G note, which is 3rd fret, 6th string, and that's the fat string. The heavy, and that sounds low like this. Versus 1st string, G's high. So he's just get really good at finding that G note right there. And we can add some things to that. You've probably done a power chord, but that's like this, which is your index finger on the 6th string, 3rd fret, and your ring finger on the A string, 5th fret, which is a D. So we got a G and a D here, which is pretty awesome. Very simple. But you can do a whole lot with that. Say like a Johnny Cash song. Boom, 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 boom. Or you can hit them at the same time, which is, then you can start cranking it. Build up a little energy with your right hand. You can add distortion to that. You can add more distortion. You can add a wah-wah. You can add some delay. Or you can play it clean. So that's a good thing to know. That's called a power chord. A power chord. Or a G5, exact same thing. A G power chord is a G5. And remember, this is movable. You can go up the neck and down the neck. Up, down, plus you can go over a couple of sets of strings. If I take that G and move towards the floor, becomes a C5. Each finger went one string towards the floor to C5. And I can do it one more set towards the floor. That makes F5. Jump it back to C5. And back to G5. How you doing? That's just a movable shape, the power chord. It's very, very easy. That's G5, C5, F5, C5. If you're new to this, you might not be able to jump them over as smoothly as I did. Yours might be kind of a big, whoa, pick up, call a tow truck and get it over there. It's okay. You'll get caught up. You just repeat that a lot. Move this G5 around. So let's say it goes down, that's this way, to F5. So I just did the exact same shape moving towards the headstock. I call that direction down because it sounds lower. F5. That's cool, huh? And of course that jumps towards the floor also. See, it's like multi-dimensional with these power chords. Even though the shape is the same, it moves up and down and over and can go diagonal. And make an oval or a square, whatever shape you want to move these around. So that F5 could jump over to B flat 5. And E flat 5 is the next set of strings. B flat 5 and F5. Let's add some overdrive. Cool, man. I'm playing through a 1979 Fender Champ, which is pretty stock right here. Just in case you're wondering. I think it sounds awesome. I'm going to crank it up a little bit. F5. Yeah, F5. G5. If you go 2 frets towards the body of the guitar, you're going to be at 5th and 7th frets. That's called A5. That's pretty cool. There's a Ramones song. I think the first Ramones song I ever heard was "I Just Want to Have Something to Do," and it uses those 3 chords. F5, G5, and A5. I'll show you a little tiny bit of it just for fun. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hanging out 2nd Avenue, eating chicken vindaloo. I just want to be with you. I just want to have something to do. Tonight, 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 tonight. Wait, now, wait, now. Hanging out all by myself. I don't wanna be with anybody else. I just want to be with you. I just wanna have something to do tonight, 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 alright, tonight, tonight, tonight. Wait, down, wait, down, wait, down, wait, down, so on and so forth. Power chords. You should at least be able to do a Ramones song. That's a goal, you know. Figure out a Ramones song you like, and let me know what it is, and I'll make a video for it and show you how to do it. If you like rock and roll, your hands have to be able to hold down in this position pretty hard, kind of like, I don't know, a lemon or a baseball or a hand grenade, only with your left hand. So you gotta just get your hand to where each finger is pretty strong and coordinated. If your fingers are like gummy worms or oak roots, you know, we'll have to work you in this direction of getting some dexterity, strength, and control with your fingers, you know. You got to be able to squeeze and pinch and accurately touch. Bring them in. That pinky's got to be strong. All right. Just keep working on it. You know, stop and think about your hands. Look at your hands. Not for too long, but get on those instruments and keep your fingers low to the fretboard. You know, index, middle, ring, pinky, first, second, third, fourth, thumb. You know, just get into that hand, and you'll get there with those chords. So there's power chords. We'll add a lot more to that. And thanks a lot for buying my book. I got power chords in here like crazy. Let's just check. Power chords is on page 8. I know it's going to be inverted because my camera's left-handed, but there they are. Those are the power chords, and those are some chord progressions down below. We also got bar chords in the book. It's terrible that you have to see this inverted, but it's, you know, that's just the way. Then I can see what I'm filming when I look at the camera here. But yeah, I got a book, and I'll put a link in there. I got a few left. I got to get some more printed. We're surviving off of sales of the book, and so I think it's helpful for you, and it's certainly helpful for me. I enjoyed making it. It was really, really fun to draw these out. It's 46 pages of hand-drawn chords, mostly. All right. Let me know if you need any custom videos made, if you can see my hands or not. If I'm too fast, too slow, I'll help you out. Thank you.